Is it as terrible as most people are saying? Well, critics anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I have not liked any of this trilogy, so I'm not the guy to defend it. So, what are the good points about Last Danse, Last Danse? Well, the bartender guy was funny, and some of the other minor performances were kind of amusing. And I won't lie, a few of the jokes did work. I chuckled here and there. Very strong energy at the beginning, seems promising. But really, there's not even that much action, and when the action does happen, it looks like CGI gunk. However, the finale is action packed. Doesn't make a lick of sense. However, some people are saying, "I can't tell who is who." No, no, no. You do know which side is which side, and that's about it in terms of good points. I think Juno Tempo was fine in Chalil Mordo, Black Mordo. Yeah, he was pretty committed in his performance. But really, not much of a story and not much to really care about. So what happens basically, Venom has, well, technically two plots. One is that he's wanted for murder. Don't ask, don't ask. So he's on the run from the FBI and the policia. Okay, okay, whatever. So partly it's the fugitive. And then we get to the alien part where this Null guy, and I'm not spoiling anything, this is in the trailer. So the Null evil Dark Lord wants Venom. Oh, don't worry, Null doesn't take up too much time. He's just there for a few cameos, and he sends these weird devil dog crab creatures. And that is much of the film, is Venom running away from the devil crab things. That's about it. And he goes to Vegas. And he sees a family that is really into UFO conspiracy theories. And no, I didn't make that up. That is literally in the film. That is a huge part of the film, too, by the way. There's a big chunk, because that family does not go away. Wait for it. They stick around for a while. We got some interesting cameos from the past characters in the other Venom films. All right, interesting. But yeah, this is a pretty terrible almost all around. Even the acting by Tom Hardy, he just literally looks out of it. I don't know if he's just tired, he was exhausted, because they did some reshoots. And to be fair to the director, it feels like literally like a third of the film was just cut out because really a lot of scenes just begin, stop, begin, stop, begin, stop, begin, stop, and just move on, move on, move on. So it's just it is really badly edited. So cinematography, okay. Directing below average. Most things here are really, really bad. Really, really bad. Bad music, bad jokes, bad acting, bad plot. Just bad, 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 bad. Was it at least amusingly bad? That's actually a big question. If I had to rank this against Madam Web, I don't know. Madame Web was unintentionally very funny, but it was very, very boring. However, this was also very, very boring, but there were a few more action scenes, and the action scenes here were a little bit better done slightly. Although it does have a lot of Madame Web issues, like, for whatever reason, like, actors will be speaking, but it feels like their dialogue is inserted in weird places. So it does have a lot of Madame Web issues. However, probably the biggest thing that makes Madame Web so annoying is it is just a glorified Coca-Cola commercial. There is soda in almost every scene of Madame Web. So that was really annoying. So Venom The Last Dance is not as bad as that. You can actually try to engage in the story, but the story for the most part is just pure BS. It is really not meaningful, and the end scenes completely contradict what happened earlier. Who cares? I mean, again, I get it. These films are not for me. I like the comics. I love early Venom from late 80s to early 90s. That is not here. They've destroyed that character long ago. But I guess if you are into all the Venom comics, you get a few Easter eggs. And I think they sincerely want to make a good film, but really, it's just not inspired, not innovative. Yeah, just skip it because really, if you've seen the trailer, you've seen most of the film because that's the good stuff. And a few more scenes they don't show, but not by much. But if you think Venom is over, no, they sort of tease that Venom may come back with some other symbiotes. So I'm giving this a very severe 2.75 out of 10. I do not recommend it.